All right, it's time. It's War of the Spark time. I just did a draft, and I went 0-3. The first one, I kind of mistook how some of the cards played, but the last two, I got stuck on 2 lands with a 17 land deck, and another one I got stuck on kind of 4-ish lands. Couldn't really do anything. My opponent kept putting out like 3 toughness creatures, and I had a bunch of ways to kill 2 toughness things. I guess I needed to have just bit the bullet and kept 2-for-1ing myself, but I had a pretty good deck. I thought I had a nice deck, but I did apparently not. But yeah, that first game, yeah, I don't quite remember. The second game was like the person I was playing main decked a 4-mana just land destruction spell. So I went from 2 lands to 1 land, and then I drew a land, went up to 2 lands, and then they eventually beat me because I only had 2 lands. It was weird. But I am drafting with very little experience right now, hoping that I at least get my quests completed or some wins or something. And I'm using a list from just Lolaman Scotty Nada from back in the day. But no, it's just Lolaman and Mobius. There's no Scotty Nada here. It didn't exist. Kind of feel like I was unlucky because it's like I had ways of dealing with 3 toughness creatures. I just wasn't drawing any. I don't think I've ever seen that happen before. I guess not a lot of people are. I think there was a lot of other stuff released, like they released new historic cards or something. But I'm drafting this instead of Kaldheim just because, yeah, Kaldheim's fine. Is Jace good? They gave him like a B. Draw a card. You win the game. Oh, oh, I see. So I don't think Devouring Hellion is that great. Nope. This Spark is probably really good. Jace, they gave D-Spark like a B-. They gave Jace like a B-B. I hate playing the Jace game, but it's also a rare. Nothing else is as good here. It's like his target player mills 2 cards and then draw a card. But I mean, he still just comes out and just starts drawing your cards, right? Whatever, I'll take him. Get over here. Jace in my face. Huh. Rescuer Sphinx, eh? Rescuer Sphinx is good. Ooh, Eternal Skylord is also good. Oh yeah, this is what I lost to in the third game. Although, I kept destroying the amass too. Excuse me. They gave it a solid B. There's a lot of good blue cards in here, which I am concerned about. But I'm going to take this Eternal Skylord. So here, Death Sprout's good. Neoform is not good. Callous Dismissal is good. They give it like a B-. I think it is good as well. Like I can dismiss my own Jace, I guess, but it's a sorcery speed, not instant speed. What is Relentless Advance? No, not good. Crush Descent isn't that great. So I think Death Sprout's the best card in the pack, but it's a gold card that really restricts you, and we already have some really good blue cards. Divine Arrow. Divine Arrow is good. Pollen Bright Druid is nice. But yeah, alright, I'm just going to stick with Callous Dismissal. So, Flux Channeler or Aven Eternal. So I'm going to go with the Aven Eternal. Goes with our Eternal Skylord quite nicely. This is shaping up to be like the exact same kind of deck I just had with a bunch of blue. I don't know if blue is the weakest, but maybe it is. Maybe the meta is don't ever draft blue. But here I am. Rally of Wings. Rally of Wings actually is okay with what I have. Let's see, what's Jaya? Venerated Fire Mage is like a B-. Spark Harvest is a B. This creature, pay a bunch, destroy something. Do I want Jaya or Spark Harvest? I think Naga Eternal is bad, right? Yeah. I think blue-black goes together better. I just played blue-black. But I don't know. Invade the City is a D-. Dovin Hand of Control is a C-, D. Spark Reaper is a C+. Aid the Fallen is a C+. So I did just do Spark Harvest, so I might as well do Spark Reaper. Does want sacrifice, but the tokens are kind of sacrificey stuff. Alright, so these are all terrible. So let's see. Rubble, Belt, Rioters is fine. Martyr for the Cause is okay. Heartfire is fine. Blind Blast is not. I think I'll go with Heartfire. Twice. A creature, a Planeswalker, deals 4. See which way I go with this. The Fairy's Time Twist could theoretically protect Jace. Spellkeeper. Weird, though, I think is better in general. And it could get back things like Spark Harvest or Callous Dismissal. And then Samut. Tyrant Smasher is just okay. La Rune Enforcer is, wow. La Rune Enforcer is apparently good. I don't think I would miss like a Honor the God Pharaoh. I'll just take a La Rune Enforcer because that shouldn't be wheeling. This is a pretty easy Erratic Visionary. I don't think it's any of these. If it's anything, I think it's the Advance. Heries. Nope, those are not good. Form is also not good, so I'll take the Relentless Advance. Charmed Stray. How is Snare Spinner? I should have taken that. Forest Landing versus Naga Eternal. Whatever. How is this here? This is fine. That's weird. Vivian, huh? Or Vizier of the Scorpion. Zombie tokens you control has Death Touch. Okay, so Vivian's not incredible. She's one of the B- tier planeswalkers. Vizier of the Scorpion. So I don't need to switch. Well, I could. No, I think I have more in common with the Vizier. right? Like, they have Callous Dismissal as a B-, right? They have Vizier as a C+. And that's true. I'm more likely, like, I have white in Law Rune Enforcer. I have good black in Spark Harvest and Spark Reaper. My red is okay. So I could have taken the Callous Dismissal. I'm definitely in blue. This is either Erratic Visionary or Spellkeeper. Erratic Visionary. They have Erratic Visionary as slightly worse, but it's, I don't know, I think that's wrong. It's a freaking 2-drop, so I don't want to get run over. Yeah, Demolish. This was what that guy was playing in my first... Gosh, the tier list is an F, just like I expected. I got it. He killed me, but you know, whatever. Erratic Visionary versus Sorin's Thirst, I guess it is. Not Erratic Visionary. Yeah. This is the second Grateful Apparition. Right, Grateful Apparition is nice. Let's see, Liliana's Triumph. It's just a sacrifice effect. Oh, Lazotep Reaper. Yes. Yep. Teo's Light Shield is nothing to... Nah. Yep, Lazotep Reaper. Teo. Shield Mage is not good either. Flourishing. What about Toll of the Invasion? And I have them discard a card versus a Lazotep Reaver. Lazotep Reaper is slightly better, and I kind of agree. It creates more zombie, makes my zombies. There's also Tamio's Epiphany? No, I really want to scoop up the amass stuff. Let's look at Healy's toy. No. Dreadmalkin is okay. I think it's going to be Dreadmalkin. Still 1-1 with Menace. It's a very aggro-y bent. Oh my gosh, Niv Mizzet Reborn, eh? Mm-hmm. I think I'll just take a cool Sorin's Thirst. Over Niv Mizzet Reborn. Seeing a lot of white in this direction. We're pretty aggro. Blue-black, huh? I think it's a Vraska's finisher here. I found out last draft that this could hit Planeswalkers when I read it properly. I think I just take a stealth mission. Over like a vampire opportunist. Don't really need 2 drops. I don't think I really want to play a stealth mission. But it's there. I think white was a one. I don't think Dovin's Veto is actually good. One of my opponents also played Topple the Statue against me, to great effect. Ooh, enchant creature or planeswalker. I can enchant Jace. If none of these. What is Vampire Tuna? C-, D+. Well, that's better than Banehound, I think. Okay, I'll just take Smith Sprint. Is that even good? Smith Sprint, no. Okay. Bouncing Link is fine. Oh, Sorin, huh? Sorin they have is like a BB minus. Wow, look at that angel. Am I able to splash for Sorin? Is there anything better? There's Contentious Plan, which I don't think is better. There's Tamio's Epiphany, which is nice. Otherwise, how easy it is. I can get Mana Geodes. I'm going to get this and see if I can splash it, because there's a weird combo with Jace, right? I can also aid the fallen Jace. Let's see. Widespread Brutality is good, but it's a gold. Elite Guard Mage is also good, but it's a gold. There's Thunder Drake, which is nice. So it's either aid the fallen to like secure the Jace plan, but it's weird because we're also kind of an aggro deck. I think we're a bit too aggro. I think the pick here is Saheeli. Yeah. Or, let's see, they give Saheeli a B minus C plus. They give Toll C plus C. And then Obnix Solicitous Cruelty is a solid B. Ooh, yeah. Yeah. Let's get the removal, eh? There's another removal. This is a strangely aggro blue-black deck. Guild Globe could allow me to splash Sorin. They give it a D+. I don't know. Like, if the Sorin was an A, I would certainly... Oh, wow. Huh. Ashiok helps the Jace plan. Like... Oh, Gateway Plaza. Oops. I think this is a Toll of the Invasion over Dreadmalkin. I think this is... so... Mana Geode could splash... Sorin. I'll go to Sorin. I'm not really a big on splashing. I think I'm not going to do splashing. I think I'm going more for this weird aggro blue-black deck. Iron Bully. You cast spells as though they had flash. I see. Okay, so I have another blue-black deck. Yay. Okay. So even though this is pretty aggro, I'm still going to run Jace. Yeah, this is a very aggro deck. I have 6 cuts to make. I think Ashiok could be cut. Stealth Mission could be cut. I like Kaya's Ghost Form because I do have ETB effects with Skylord, Iron Bully, Finisher, Vizier. Spellkeeper Weird would be cool to get back. Haven Eternal, Lazotep. I think I can cut immediately one of these vampire opportunists. Jace is more of just a draw card machine. Mill my opponent. It's funny how Jace and Ashiok actually go real well together, but I just don't think I ended up very control. I mean, Erratic Visionary, Ashiok, all do help the control stuff. Do I live the dream of control? I don't think vampire opportunists are good, right? I think about it. I think, let's see. See, when it dies, return. So it's really good on Planeswalkers, and then sacrificing the Planeswalker to Dreadmalkin, which I have 2 of, and 2 Planeswalkers. And the Planeswalker comes back with the loyalty again. So this is -1 for each 4 cards. So you can do that 5. So you can mill 20 cards from a 40 card deck, and then Jace can finish it if I draw Jace second. Man, Jace and Ashiok work real well together, don't they? I do have Obnix's Cruelty. I think I could make this more of a control deck. But what's the final 2 cuts? My curve is not high. Draw. I don't have a lot of ways of drawing a card. I actually have 2 Erratic Visionaries, so I kind of want to err on the side of having more lands anyway. And anything with amass is still good because I have a Vizier and a Skylord, but I might just, yeah, I'm going to kick out Relentless Advance. Yep, I'm going to kick that out. It's I have a lot of amass, but at the same time, it's 4 mana for just a 3/3 is what it usually does, or 4 mana to your plus, yeah, it's not good. So that means 1 card left. I think Dreadmalkin is a bit too good of a combo with, say, Ghost Form and others, and how I can, a lot of these things have amass 1, so I have all that stuff that I can sacrifice. Spellkeeper Weird, I have a lot of good spells to get back. Iron Bully is nice with a Vraska's Finisher. I'm just trying to see what the heck. I know Kaya's Ghost Form. They give Kaya's Ghost Form a freaking D-. But I like it to protect Jace or even Ashiok. You put this on a Planeswalker, even exiling it doesn't work. I don't know. They have Kaya's Ghost Form as a D-, but I think it's actually better than that. Theoretically, I could minus Ashiok, get him to 0. If he had Kaya's Ghost Form, you'd come back, right? And then I could minus him again to mill 8 cards in one turn. If you would draw a card, wait, Lyra has no cards in it. It just gives me such a warm feeling of protection, even though they rate it very poorly. I think I cut Iron Bully then. I think I cut Iron Bully and call it a day. Or... let's call this a mystery dream, because it's a dream that I will actually do the combo that I'm thinking of. This could be another 0-3 draft. 2 in a row. Let's make it happen, I guess. So I can still keep this. Yep. I mean, I only have swamps, but I also have 3 black spells, so. Do you also have a Dreadmalkin? Huh. He's probably black-red, though. No, he's black-blue, just like me. What the heck is this? Oh man, it's the same deck I have. Sure, I'll take 3 damage. Or I guess it's going to be 4 damage. Okay, so I can Toll. I can Vraska. They have 4 cards left. Choose a non-land. I think I still have time to get this out of their hand. What does this do? Destroy a creature, return a creature, spark double. Tyrant Scorn. So Callous Dismissal will destroy my amass. I think I would rather get rid of the rare. And am I blocking? Probably not. This is a mass 1. So no blocks. I didn't want them to create another like Dreadmalkin or Lazotep Reaper, so Emergent Zone is just flash creatures. Yeah, whatever. So now this works on converted mana 3 or less. I can destroy their Dreadmalkin. They can make it a 5/5 menace. Let's just get rid of it. I kind of wanted them to sacrifice the 1/1 to it again, but I'm just going to attack with this. Yeah, sure. Alright. Unfortunate. So I can't double spell. But I have 5 mana. This blocks 2 of their creatures, not the 3/5. It's more enough blockers. I can sacrifice the 1/1 to gain a life. Sure. This is an interesting attack. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I can attack with all and then sacrifice and gain 1 life. And then I have lethal-ish if they attack. I'll just block. So this costs 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's pausing. It could just be pausing to sacrifice Emergence Zone. Destroy target creature. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I'll keep back the Aven Eternal. This just gets +1/+0. So that way they'd have to have removal. What does this do? Oh, you get a reveal instant or sorcery. Alright, well. Exciting game all around, huh? Full of twists and turns. I was like, I'm going to block this 3/5 with my 3/2 just because I don't want to go down to 4. And if you're not... yeah, I can still keep this. Because of Erratic Visionary, I can discard like Dreadmalkin or something else to draw towards lands or whatever. It's not quite the land I was hoping for. I guess when my deck heard I was looking for lands, they were like, oh yes, island. I really need to draw a swamp, so I'm going to discard this Dreadmalkin. But if I draw an island, then, you know. I mean, obviously he's not going to attack. Since he's just tapped out, that would be weird. Not sure what my opponent is thinking about there. Okay. I could just dismiss something to delay. They don't have anything to proliferate onto. But what I really need is a land. So do I want to dismiss or draw? I think I just want to draw. To get to lands. I really just need lands. So I would discard probably Spark Reaper next. I'll block you. More islands. So I can Thunder Drake or Aven Eternal. I'd rather Thunder Drake. So yeah, it looks like digging for lands was probably the correct choice. I have this Callous Dismissal if that Dread Horde gets out of hand. Or gets larger. So this is a trick. What are the tricks? What are my chances of double spelling? I will double spell if I draw a land. So I'm not going to block. I do have a second Thunder Drake. Ideally, I draw a Swamp here. I guess he was gonna twist. Trying to think of what the blue ones are. My main concern was that he. Awesome. So I dismiss this, see if that goes, or if it gets countered. Okay, So now I can Cruelty the Aven Eternal, or I could just summon my own Aven Eternal. And then I think I attack. No, let's see. It's a 3/4 that blocks. Trading 3 for 3. Again. See, he did not play land, so he's all spells. No, I block profitably, so I think I just hold back Thunder Drake here. Another island, okay. So I'm not really, okay, cool. So I can't double spell, but I also really need to get rid of a 4/4 flyer. So I see if we Cruelty. I think they're also looking for their second color. Okay. And then I attack here. Can actually attack. What does this do? So this is just a 2/2 because it has the counter on it. So I attack with a Dread Horde because I don't think they're going to block with their Flux Channeler. Oh, they found their black. So, Skylord. Okay. Okay, so the question is if I Visionary or not. I think I do. I think, okay. So I could have double spelled if I go 4 or 5. So I think I just get rid of the land here. Draw another land. That's really good. So I can Thunder Drake Lazotep. So they have a 3/3 on the ground. I can build it up with my own Lazotep Reaver and either attack or block with it. So if I attack with it, I'm behind in the race, so they would just take a might attack back. I think I just hold it back for stuff. I can attack with the Aven Eternal. And then my deck's 23, their deck's 25. The Aven Eternal. I think I can afford to attack with the Aven Eternal. Okay. So they would have to like do spells. That was weird. Why did they play the island? They have Erratic Visionary. What are they amassing lands for? Hmm. Playing against blue is a bit tough because, yeah, they played an island and now they're doing the draw. Oh, they discarded another island. Wow. Okay. So that Aven Eternal is, so their Dreadhorde Flyer is still not enough. Ooh, Spark Harvest sacrificing their thing, and then they get a huge guy. Okay. So I think I just have to sacrifice Jace here. So you just... and I draw a card. Wow, Spark and Vizier. Those are some pretty good cards. And then I just chump block, or if they double attack, let's see. So I have Vizier, so I'm not going to attack. Next turn I can certainly attack with my Dreadhorde. It has Death Touch. Ooh, that's real good. Probably just have to chump the 5/5 and then draw with Jace again. Probably put a land at the bottom. Oh man, did they have a way of destroying Jace? It's interesting that you're attacking me. So now I have Kaya's Ghost form. Going to Erratic Visionary away. Let's see, do I want him to attack? No. Well, yep, I just die. I couldn't find anything. I'm getting a bit confused over what this deck has versus my previous deck. My previous deck had like 3 Callous Dismissals. This one has 1. So I think I still had like a Spark Harvest, another Nixilis's Cruelty, Sorin Thirst to deal with the 2/2 flyer, my own Skylord. Yeah. I don't think I could have started milling myself and gotten down low enough to win with Jace either. Oh well. I had a lot of draws to find an answer. I think my deck definitely had them, but just couldn't get to them. This is a keep, yep. I can even just start milling my opponents, so. Oh no, they're aggro. First strike. Oh yeah, totally block that, uh-huh. He didn't play anything on 2, and I didn't play anything on 2. He didn't play anything on 3. I mean, we're just going to be a bit annoying here. I don't even really need to look at these, but so what do I have? I have the bounce, and I have amass 2. I can Kaya's Ghost farm him, which is hilarious to me. Which is kind of the combo. So we go down 8 cards, he'd be at 12. Then I just kind of need to keep up the blocks. It dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. What the heck is this? Okay. Well, so the Kaya's Ghost Form Ashiok combo manifested. Take that D- rating for Ghost Form. Oh man. This is a keep. Yep. House. It's the bear. I'm going to put down the Lazotep Reaper because of the Vizier of the Scorpion is coming up next. Going to get our Fox into Demir mode here. Okay. So this one is the bad one, right? Yeah, it's the 2 mana, then add 1 mana of any color. I would block with Lazotep Reaper if he attacked, so I don't want to trade, like, I don't want to waste my, excuse me, Death Touch 2/2 guy. Oh, sorry. Don't know how those burps, where those burps are coming from. So next turn, the plan is just Thunder Drake. Oh, red as well. So he is dabbling in all the things. Okay, Dovin's. Okay, so we built 2 and buy. Okay. Okay, I don't quite care about Dovin. Okay, so let's Thunder Drake. This one Prismite's keeping back the entire army, but you know, whatever. Prevent all damage, he would be dealt to and dealt by, so like he doesn't, his Death Touch doesn't even matter. Black. Is this the guy that got Niv Mizzet Reborn in the pod I was drafting in? Was that this game? Okay, I could Spark Harvest to combo Thunder Drake, but I think I'm just gonna pay 5, put down Erratic Visionary, and then I think I attack with this guy. If they trade Prismite for it, I'm cool with it. Prismite can be blocked by Thunder Drake. Sure. And then that takes them off of whatever color they blue, I guess, because I assume there's some kind of payoff that they have done 5 colors for. Leyline Prowler, that's an interesting card. Okay, I'm pretty sure I have to just kill this. So how much does this pay for? So 2, totally do that. Okay. We're free of Dovin. Finally free of him. Yeah. Death Touch, Lifelink, all that good stuff. It's a bit too much for me. Dovin's just a big, huge delay. And they delayed it, alright. Okay. Deals X damage to target tap creature. Oh, cool. As long as it's your turn, creatures you control have first strike. And equip abilities, blah, blah, blah. So I have... They have black-red. I can double spell, so I can put 1 damage to their face and kill Nahiri. Just gonna do this immediately. I guess ideally I should have killed Nahiri first and then Ashioked. Oh. Exile all multicolored permanents. Okay. Whenever you cast, copy your instant sorcery spell. Oh, okay. Let's get rid of Ral. This is a weird one. To play Ravnica at War. At War. They give it a D-D, so... I think there's just a lot of people figuring things out with the set, like I am, but they might not be relying on the same kind of tier list that I have here. Of course, this tier list was refined during probably the age of the quick draft, not the human draft. So who knows? And those quick draft computers are weird. I'll keep this. My hand is mostly black. And there's a blue. Never punished. Let's put out the blue first. I don't know why, but I am. I should put out the black first because of Sorin's Thirst. But whatever. Can't attack alone. Okay. But it can block alone. It just can't attack alone. It is a 4-power creature, and I think that is relevant somewhere. 2, 3. I can block the crunch. Let's see. I can either trade it for the Spellkeeper Weird or the 1/2 and the 1/1. Yep, it's fine. I should have put out a black. This is not an instant. This is an instant, though, so I should have put out a black. As a 6 damage, it's just not going to do anything. So this is an additional 4 cost. Let's see, what else does this do? Can't be blocked except by more than 1 creature. No, not this. This. Probably going to return that to my hand. Going to attack with this guy for 1. Just in case there's like something huge, I'm going to keep back my 1/1. For a chump. Sure, I'll get a 1/1 token, but that's okay. Okay. So this costs 2 to get back the stuff. Not really sure I want to just yet. Why would you tap like that? Okay. Keep up Sorin's Thirst. Let's see, if another red source you control would deal damage to a permanent, it deals that much damage plus 1. Okay, so they would do 3 to something. I can't kill it, so I'll just any target. No, I can no longer. I can't do that. So I'll jump. Jaya does 2 to anything, so. So I can't tap this and get back the thing. Destroy the Rebel Belt Rioters. I have to kind of attack with both the Weird and the Dreadmalkin, and chump with the Lazotep. Gonna keep the land in hand for like Erratic Visionary or other stuff. That's 1, 2, and then the Dreadmalkin uses 3. So I can sacrifice the Reaver after it blocks. Okay, so that's going to deal 2 damage to me. It's going to deal 1. Okay. Okay, so I can go back and get Spark Harvest. It costs 5. I have 7. But so the Dreadmalkin would live. I would attack Jaya. to get rid of her. But I mean, actually I don't need to get rid of her. Any 1 damage kills me anyway, so I don't need to attack her. I could... Yeah, I think I just... And then I just pass. I guess I could have returned Kaya's to my hand. Oh, fudge, really? Proliferate. Okay. Keep the land in hand for like an erratic visionary or something. I am fighting with my life on the line here, folks. I have a bunch of stuff. But he's going to be drawing spells, so I mean, as soon as he puts down a second creature, it's like... Yeah. Man. Yeah, that puzzle with Jaya, I'm not sure if that was the best solution. Or not. I think there was one turn where I wasn't able to keep up Sorin's Thirst, and it backfired on me, I think. This is a keep. Yeah, this is one of the guys that I could have found, and it would have been great. Okay, I will put out the black first in case of Sorin's Thirst. Can't believe there's a 5/3 hexproof creature in this set. Alright, well. Apparently my opponent was dealing with frustrations. So they gave me a win. It was very nice of them. Thank you very much. It was like, Cat something was your name. Opponent goes first. I think I mulligan this. This is a keep. Put back a Thunder Drake. My opponent and I have both mulled down to 6, so I guess it's a fair game, yeah? If both of us take a mulligan, does that favor the more aggro deck Or does that favor the more controlled deck? Blue-red typically has amass in it, so Callous Dismissal should be good. Sure. I don't think Vraska's finisher is worth holding back here. Because it doesn't have flash, so it doesn't really have the surprise effect of Jarl of the Forsaken as it does in Kaldheim. Okay. They can't block either of these. Well, if they want to, if they could. And I play my own Thunder Drake. They probably have something. Okay. Another victory. Awesome. I don't think it's really good to play around board clears in this format. I think there's only like one or two. Alright, let's go again. This is a keep. Yeah. Am I first? Play the swamp. I always play the swamp in this deck. So I can just Toll of the Evasion now. Or I could Vizier. I think I'll Toll. They have 2 mana open, but I don't think there's anything that... I don't think a counterspell is really there. Although I guess they can do something. So 2/2 Death Touch, everything else is land. I guess they can get rid of my one... What is this target? Oh, you have to control the permanent. Okay, and this is the reason why I got rid of their flyer. Okay. So here I can dismiss. I think no, I only have 1 black. So if I want to double spell, I have to dismiss. So I think I dismiss you. Because that does 1. And then I summon the Reaver. And that amasses another 1. And now I can attack for 6. If I draw a black source, I can double spell, but otherwise I can't really. What the fudge? For each loyalty counter on planeswalkers you control, whenever one or more loyalty counters are put on planeswalkers, you may put that many on him. Does he have reach? No, just trample. So I can play Vizier and Erratic Visionary. I'd be trading my Dread Horde for their 4/4, but their 4/4 grows, so. Okay. Okay. So they do have time twists. So Vraska's finisher is especially poor. They get something else? Not sure why they have done this. I guess they just wanted to get proliferate combos on. How cool. I pretty much have to use the transmutation on my Thunder Drake. It becomes like a 3/3. It's like no abilities. If I tap 2 islands, I can still play Vraska's finisher. Yeah, it has no... This is all abilities. So I can attack with the Thunder Drake and the token. Death Touch token. If they block the 3/3 with their 5/5, I can try to Vraska's finisher it. If they block the 1/1 Death Touch with their 2/2. Because I don't want to send in the 1/1. Like if I send in the 3/3, it just gets blocked by their 2/2 and it doesn't trade. So I'd love to keep my Death Toucher back, but I kind of need... They could have a counter spell. But I have inevitability with Erratic Visionary. Okay, next damage. Let's see if they counter this. They did not. Okay, so that worked out. It gains 3 life. Okay. That turn was pretty much easy. They had the creature that benefits from planeswalkers, but I haven't seen any planeswalkers. Okay, 3/3. A 2/2 that has flying. Cool. Another erratic visionary. I think I'll do this. Then I have 21 cards left in my deck, and I don't really care that I'm going through a bunch of things. Let's see, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 lands. That's a lot of mana. Draw 6 cards if X is 10 or more. So X was not 10 or more. So if I Spark Harvest that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage gets through. They'll be at 4. This one says sacrifice a creature or planeswalker. So I can sacrifice it to itself. I can't actually destroy that. So I can get in 4, they go down to 6. Otherwise I can sacrifice a creature and destroy it. They just refilled their hand. I think I attack with these 2 Lazotep Reapers and then use Spark Reaper to sacrifice whichever one they block. Maybe I should be in more of a rush than this. None of those are incredibly strong. I did discard 1 swamp, but that's literally the only swamp I've seen. I can keep up Soul Reaper. None of these things are very strong. I have have 17 cards left in my deck. They have 17 as well. Now that's something to spark harvest. So there's double black. So they could have a counterspell. I doubt it. Definitely am going to play this second swamp. Okay. Okay, and then no attacks. 15 and 16. It's like this game has entered a whole new era. Not incredibly concerned. I have Ashiok somewhere. So I feel like I want to keep discarding lands and find Ashiok. I think I'm going to thirst this wolf and see how that goes. Okay, that went well. I don't think I'm going to play Jace. I do have flyers. Okay. And that's it. I don't know. I guess he said, I don't know why he said oops, but whatever. Sure. $12 versus their 14. It's actually going to be easier for me. The swamps, everyone. I just want to delay there. So that when he attacks with a ward scale crocodile, I just block with the Vizier. Vizier comes back and he makes a creatures you control gain trample. Doesn't matter too much. So then let's see, I take 5 damage, that's okay. Okay. Should I have left 9? Still no Ashiok? So if I play this guy, I can still tap. Pretty sure I don't die. How much land have I thrown away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 land. $16 land now? Awesome. This does 4, 5, 6. Okay. 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 I'll block here. I'll block here. I think I'm all in on this play of mine. So it only kills one of those, and then it blocks all the trample damage. I don't know if he has counterspell or not, but that's the only way he lives. Otherwise, I lose. But we're all in on Ashiok. Yep. He was like, yeah, he's milled himself. He has Jace. Got a Jace win. Got a mill win before this. Alright, well, this deck has pulled even from my 0-3 defeat earlier. I should still upload that, shouldn't I? Just for the archive's sake. Just to preserve the integrity of the archives. This is a keep. Yep. Hello. Hello. Gosh, those erratic visionaries just going through so much land. My word. We're a bit more aggro right now, huh? So let's get out a cool sacrifice fodder here in either the Reaver or our 1/1. Okay. Let's see if they block the Dreadmalkin. They do not, so I will instead, I guess, Aven Eternal. Blue-red again. Interesting. They have left up their mana. I could ghost form the Reaver, but then that loses to like Callous Dismissal real quick. So I think I just attack with the Dreadmalkin. And the Aven Eternal. And the 2/2. Okay. First. Sacrifice this guy. See what you want to do. Alright. Doesn't bother me too much. It almost feels like they're getting a 2-for-1 on me, but at the same time, it's like that Lazotep Reaper was half of a card. So it's like a 1 for a 1.5. And now sacrificing a 1/2 doesn't really do much. Okay. I mean, if it's go time, then it's go time. Okay, you're all tapped out, so this was completely safe to do so. Auto tapper. By the way, auto tapper, you're terrible. I think I ghost. Nah, I'm just gonna end turn. Should have been erratic visionary, but I needed to have played the land first in order for auto tapper to just kind of understand what was happening. So I'm more scared of the Spellgorger. Than I am the Dread Horde. I could Kaya's Ghost form on my own Aven Eternal to ward off the blocks. Let's see. Who do you think they'll trade Vraska's finisher for? Is that necessary to do so? I think it is because both of those grow, so. Okay, so they're getting rid of their dudes. This is an instant. I'm at 16. So I think I can play Visionary instead of Obnixilus's. Okay, well then. So what you're saying is, I'm boned. Text you. So you have to block. No blocks. I drew a land, that's good. Can't play Jace. I have Obnixiluses if they make it into a creature. Yeah, I think I just pass here. The proliferating put my plan back quite a bit. See if they attack with the Aven Eternal. Okay. Jace does not live. So I'm just gonna end turn here. I dealt with Sarkhan after throwing lots of cards at him, but who knows? Okay, I'm just gonna have to play Jace. You get a mill cards. Congratulations. I am drawing lands. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Well, I should have played Jace last turn, eh? Just to try and lure him into attacking Jace, I guess. Oh well. Yeah, I guess the Spellgorger was just too much of a threat at that point. 6 wins, though. I mean, that makes up for it. More than makes up for it. Alright, since I did 2 drafts in a row, this is it. Later.